little song real quick to get this bitch started, man. Get that bitch started, man.
My life like a movie, so I stay blunted. 6 bullet hole, bitch, I'm still dummy. As I fall face forward, bitch, I'm straight checking my motherfucking cuz. Broke ass nigga tryna thug. How the fuck you a real killer? But on PC, I swear to God, I wish my mama was here right now. I know you and cuz probably laid back kicking shit right now. Your grandson made it, 6 pounds, 15 ounces. I got discharged out the hospital and cost another 16 ounces. I had Keisla holding them thousands. I had Keisla holding them thousands. Within a month, my life went up into the flames. I wake up every morning like this shit ain't a dream. And them scenes, it seems I can't get the fuck out my head. Only thing good, my bitch ain't changed. I had dreams of pulling up to paradise in the coupe, designer dripping off. I guess for now, a bad bitch gon' push me in. Shotta bend over, twerk some for Dobie. Shotta bend over, twerk some for Dobie. If you fuck with my brother for real, roll some for Dobie. Roll some for Dobie. Roll some for Dobie. Bitch, I'm Bama back from the dead. I see the sunshine near. But it's storming on me. No umbrella. All my hate. I ain't went broke yet. Still get a check. But really, everybody gotta get down this time around. We gotta die together. Pussy ass nigga clown. Hatred and envy a motherfucker. Like a sucker punch. Glock in my wheelchair. No safety. Face it. Ride past your bitch, she waving. Nothing but money I'm craving. Trying to keep my trigger finger calm daily. The newspaper still racist. Everybody catching cases. All these babies, we gotta save them. And everybody still hard behind 10. All these bitches won't read about them. Shotta bend over, twerk some for Dobie. Shotta bend over, twerk some for Dobie. If you fuck with my brother for real, roll some for Dobie. Roll some for Dobie. Shotta bend over, twerk some for Dobie. Shotta bend over, twerk some for Dobie. If you fuck with my brother for real, roll some for Dobie. Roll some for Dobie.
Roll something for Dobie.
Bambino, Rainbow Trout, nigga. Baby, my name is John. Dobie record, nigga. Fuck boy, got to lock. Live straight out of Kitchen Z's with Lil Shawty. We smoke Zaza till we passed out. Ayy, hear me out. I burn candles all night. I'm trying to get an angel visit. Ayy, hear me out. Don't the higher power work in mysterious ways? Cause I got more peace, power, and pussy nowadays after it set me down. I guess I was already blessed with the tools to make it through this exact maze. At birth, ayy, hear me out. I still got the ups on you niggas. I just spent cash money that I made last year. Hey, hear me out. My bitch don't come out the next year. I got conversations with the first lady of the church. She say, come as you are. I say, yes, ma'am, cause I was raised right. Hey, hear me out. I got camo shorts, Levi's. I'ma keep them mean green all the way to my deathbed. Hey, hear me out, fuck boy. I've been smoking like a freight train since 12. I can't get no higher. I've been jugging the script on the CTA bus. Whew. Only nigga I feel on earth is the man in the mirror. On a good note, I'm just living for my son. Yes, approximately 4 years ago in some chains, I was miles deep in her throat. I felt the caution tape around the heart. Hey, hear me out. I'm just chilling, smoking, inhaling some sativa, staring in the bottom of a wishing well. Damn, I see everybody to put their 2 cents in. thank God I'm a motherfucking blessing, bitch. It's a privilege to suck my dick. Push my chair, ho. I got grams on, nigga, back the fuck up. Baby boo, bitch, ho, I love you. Just roll the weed up. Please shut the fuck up for a minute and watch me make it all make sense. Hey, motherfuckers, hey, hear me out. You fucking peasants, nothing ass niggas, bitches. I got this compact Glock 40 on. Made in Austria. This exact one got shipped out of Smyrna, Georgia. Regardless, somebody going with me this time. On God, on my mama, on my son. I be damned if I miss a nigga in these Sebastian McCarker frames on. Bitch, I'ma be fresh to death. The fuck when I take my last breath. Visions of me and the enemy holding hands, dancing together. All the way to hell. On God, on my mama, on my son. Nothing ass niggas, bitches. Stay the fuck out my way. Bitch, I just popped a Percocet. I'm about to inbox, text, call a bitch, and tell her so many lies. I'm a living, moving forward fact, and a bitch can't resist that. No cap, shouting, I'm just thugging, hugging the edge. Before I go, I'ma kiss her from her ankle to her edges. But I really wanna go home. I've been telling my son since 4, I ain't saving no hoes. But your queen out there somewhere, look me in my eyes. You the brains of the whole operation. I must confess, my MOE don't mean what your MOE means. I came up starving, hungry for greatness. I was a loner, along the way, shit, money over everything. Take my words and wisdom, it ain't everything. Hey, hear me out, cause I done had bands, fucked it all, started from the bottom again and again. So cherish the things you stuck with. I gave my baby mama some dope dick, shout out, and my son came out dope as fuck. Mama, keep on watching those, man. Hey, man. I'ma keep on improving. Hey, man, and if we talking fish, nigga, y'all got, I got rainbow trout, Alaskan salmon laying around. Them fuck boy got tilapia.
Boy got that fin. So tonight on Lay Low, Play Slow Enterprise Nationally Live TV, me, Bambino, reporting live from my flesh. We're gonna be reacting to a female correctional officer killed inmate to cover up the secret affair, but something went wrong. I wonder what went wrong. A secret affair? So she killed the nigga that she was fucking with? Let's get into it.
Angola Prison in Louisiana became the setting of a breach in correctional facility security in September 2022. Sharonda Vance worked as a corrections officer with 8 years of service at Angola, supervising cell block D, which contained 450 maximum security inmates. Her background showed promise after graduating from Louisiana State University with a criminal justice degree. She served 4 years in the U.S. Army, reaching specialist rank before receiving an honorable discharge. Her employment record at Angola featured multiple commendations for professional conduct. Among the inmates under her supervision was Malik Greer, serving a 20-year sentence for a violent robbery in Shreveport. During the incident, Greer and 2 accomplices attacked a store owner, leaving the victim with severe head trauma. The court found Greer to be the primary aggressor, leading to convictions for armed robbery and aggravated assault. The relationship between Vance and Greer developed after his assignment as a gen-
One second. I'll be right back. Baby boy sleep, son sleep, he done called it a night.
Janitor in cell block D during summer 2022.
Cell block D.
Fellow inmates later testified that Greer strategically requested work assignments, placing him in Vance's patrol areas. Other officers began noting behavioral changes in Vance, particularly her extended presence near Greer's work locations. Prison documentation revealed Vance's pattern of modifying patrol routes to increase contact with Greer. She volunteered for additional shifts in maintenance areas where Greer worked, drawing attention from her colleagues. Officer James Martinez provided statements detailing Vance's frequent offers to cover areas outside her regular duties, specifically corridors where Greer had access. Their involvement deepened when Vance began extending privileges to Greer. Commissary records exposed unusual purchase patterns exceeding standard allowances. The investigation uncovered Vance's personal deposits into Greer's account, totaling over $800 within 2 months. Cell inspection logs showed irregularities, with Vance signing mandatory checks without conducting proper inspections. Before we dive deeper, let us know in the comments where you're watching from. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss any of our upcoming videos. Multiple inmates from Cell Block D later confirmed witnessing intimate conversations between Vance and Greer in isolated corridors. Inmate Marcus Thompson, housed near Greer, reported overhearing late-night conversations during Vance's shifts. Guard station phone records linked Vance to calls made to a contraband mobile phone later discovered in Greer's possession. By mid-September, their relationship circulated as common knowledge among Cell Block D inmates. This created a concerning power dynamic, with Greer leveraging his connection to Vance for influence over other inmates. This influence became a critical factor in the subsequent events.
This sound like it's gonna get real wicked. Real wicked.
Relationships exposure highlighted significant oversights in prison security. Internal affairs investigations revealed that multiple corrections officers had observed suspicious behavior without reporting it. Senior prison staff later identified serious lapses in oversight procedures, including insufficient monitoring of officer-inmate interactions and inadequate enforcement of fraternization policies. Documents showed that Vance exploited her position to manipulate duty rosters and surveillance blind spots. She accessed restricted areas outside her authorization, disabled security measures, and falsified official records to conceal these activities. The investigation found evidence of at least 28 unauthorized meetings between Vance and Greer over 3 months. Other inmates reported receiving special treatment for keeping quiet about the relationship. These privileges included extra recreation time, preferred work assignments, and increased commissary allowances. This system of favoritism created tensions within the prison population and compromised the facility's disciplinary structure. The prison administration's subsequent review identified critical failures in their security protocols. Staff supervision procedures proved inadequate for detecting and preventing inappropriate relationships. Communication channels for reporting misconduct were underutilized, and oversight of officer activities lacked proper documentation. By October 2022, the illicit relationship between Officer Sharonda Vance and inmate Malik Greer escalated into a serious breach of prison security protocols. Prison records documented numerous unauthorized privileges granted to Greer, including extended recreational periods and exemptions from random cell inspections. Investigation revealed that Vance manipulated duty schedules to maintain consistent contact with Greer.
But ain't even getting searched when they come in there searching shit. You heard? He put that mouthpiece on her ass. Well, Sharonda tired of niggas taking advantage. I can hear it. We gonna catch on.
While avoiding oversight from senior officers. Officer Dante Holloway, a 15-year veteran at Angola prison, documented suspicious activities during his shifts. His official statement detailed observing Vance and Greer entering the laundry storage facility separately on multiple occasions.
Whole time he the one who wanted to push it out. He just mad inmate got it.
The investigation confirmed these meetings through employee swipe card records and staff positioning logs. Greer's influence within Cell Block D grew significantly during this period. Multiple inmates reported that he openly bragged about his relationship with Vance, creating a dangerous power imbalance in the prison hierarchy. Prison staff noted increased tension among inmates, with several requesting transfers to different cell blocks. The situation attracted the attention of Joshua Collins, an inmate serving time for fraud who maintained connections with both prison staff and inmates. Collins had previously assisted internal investigations, providing reliable information about contraband networks within the facility. Staff interviews revealed that Collins approached Vance during her evening rounds, attempting to leverage his knowledge of her relationship with Greer. Financial records showed Vance's increasing desperation. She withdrew substantial amounts from her savings account and made multiple cash deposits into various inmate commissary accounts, attempting to buy silence. Bank statements revealed she had depleted her retirement savings, accumulating significant debt during this period.
That's why she snapped. Let's stay tuned.
Prison communication logs documented an increase in unauthorized interactions between Vance and Greer. Other officers reported Vance spending extended periods in restricted areas where Greer had work assignments. The investigation uncovered that Vance had disabled security measures multiple times to facilitate these meetings. Internal Affairs discovered that Greer had established a contraband network using his privileged position. Search records showed discoveries of prohibited items in Cell Block D, including cell phones and unauthorized medication. Several inmates confirmed that Greer controlled the distribution of contraband, using his relationship with Vance to avoid detection. The investigation revealed systematic circumvention of prison protocols. Vance falsified inspection reports, manipulated surveillance equipment, and corrupted other staff members through bribes or coercion. Her actions compromised the entire security framework of Cell Block D.
Cell Block D.
Officer interviews exposed a pattern of erratic behavior from Vance. She began missing mandatory staff meetings, submitting incomplete reports, and displaying hostile attitudes toward colleagues who questioned her actions. Supervisor evaluations noted significant deterioration.
Now she flashing out on people because she feel used.
In her job performance. Documents showed that Greer exploited Vance's vulnerability to expand his influence. He manipulated other inmates' privileges through her authority, creating a complex web of favors and threats. This system undermined prison discipline and created an increasingly unstable environment. Prison staff reported growing concerns about potential violence. Incidents of confrontations between inmates increased, particularly involving those connected to Greer's contraband operation. Several officers documented threats made against inmates who might expose the relationship. The investigation found evidence that Vance attempted to end the relationship after Collins's blackmail attempt. However, Greer maintained control through threats of exposure and evidence of her misconduct. Staff statements indicated that Vance appeared increasingly distressed during this period. Analysis of prison operations revealed that Vance's compromised position had created widespread security vulnerabilities. Her actions enabled a significant increase in contraband flow, compromised cell block security, and destabilized inmate social structures. The situation reached a critical point when Vance began receiving a...
See, Sharonda fall victim of, ladies, and listen to me, ladies, young ladies, old ladies, middle-aged ladies. Y'all gotta get that heart out that puss. Take your heart out that puss. You'll be all right.
Anonymous threats from other inmates aware of her relationship with Greer. Prison records showed she requested transfer to different cell blocks multiple times, but her requests were denied due to staffing constraints. Prison records from late October 2022 revealed an escalating pattern of threats between Malik Greer and Officer Sharonda Vance. Staff interviews indicated that Greer had accumulated substantial evidence of their relationship, including contraband cell phone messages and unauthorized financial transactions. Investigations showed that Vance made multiple attempts to transfer to different prison sections, all denied due to her deteriorating job performance. According to prison documentation, Greer worked part-time in the medical wing as an inmate assistant.
I ain't gonna lie though. Every woman I know that draw this right here on, that draw that on herself, Get up and draw that on herself in the morning. That bitch. I mean that lady, man. Them women, every woman I know that do that right there. Ain't shit. Messy. Messy than a motherfucker. Messy with herself, messy with her daughter, messy with anybody, her own grandchild. Messy. Just messy. Got evad ways. And a real slut bucket. We love them though.
Giving him access to medical supplies and equipment. Internal records confirmed that Vance exploited her position to manipulate inventory tracking systems, concealing the theft of medical supplies, specifically potassium chloride ampoules from the restricted medication storage. On November 2nd, 2022, Vance arrived for her night shift in Cell Block D. Staff logs showed she reported for duty at 11 p.m., relieving Officer Marcus Johnson. Security records documented her movements throughout the facility, including multiple visits to the medical wing where Greer worked. The investigation uncovered that at approximately 2:15 a.m., Vance disabled the security system in the medical wing corridor. Maintenance logs revealed she had previously accessed the security control room under the pretext of conducting routine checks, gaining knowledge of the system's vulnerabilities. Prison communication records showed Vance used the guard station phone to contact Greer in the medical wing, requesting his presence for what she claimed was a mandatory inspection. Other inmates later testified that Greer appeared agitated before leaving for this meeting. Medical examiner reports detailed that Greer died from acute cardiac arrest induced by a lethal dose of potassium chloride. The toxicology analysis confirmed the presence of 40 milliequivalents of potassium chloride in his system, far exceeding therapeutic levels. The injection site showed professional administration, inconsistent with self-injection. The investigation determined that Vance staged the scene to suggest
y'all seen me, I had got off on a tip. Boy.
Lethal dose of potassium chloride.
What?
The toxicology analysis confirmed the presence of 40 milliequivalents of potassium chloride in his system, far exceeding therapeutic levels. The injection site showed professional administration, inconsistent with self-injection. The investigation determined that Vance staged the scene to suggest an accidental overdose. Evidence technicians found multiple discarded medical vials, syringes, and other drug paraphernalia strategically placed around Greer's body. However, laboratory analysis revealed inconsistencies in the evidence placement. Prison logs documented Vance's movements after the incident. She reactivated the security systems at 2:47 a.m. and resumed her normal patrol route. Staff statements noted she could...
I said, them drawed on thing right there, a motherfucker evil and messy than a motherfucker. Any woman that take her time out, stand in that mirror and do that right there in the morning.
Completed her remaining shift duties without apparent distress, participating in routine shift change procedures. At 6 a.m., Nurse Sarah Matthews discovered Greer's body during morning medication rounds. Prison emergency response protocols activated immediately, with medical staff pronouncing Greer deceased at 6:12 a.m. The facility entered immediate lockdown status, initiating standard death investigation procedures. Initial responders noted suspicious circumstances surrounding the death scene. The medical wing showed signs of careful arrangement, with emergency response team members reporting unusual placement of medical supplies and equipment. The investigation revealed that several security logs for the medical wing had been altered. Analysis of prison documentation exposed Vance's systematic preparation for the murder. Supply requisition forms showed she had gradually accumulated knowledge of medical wing operations through volunteer shifts. Security logs revealed her studying camera blind spots and staff positioning during
She planned his ass.
previous weeks. The investigation determined that Vance executed the murder with precise planning. She selected a time when staffing was minimal and chose a location where she could control access and surveillance. Her military background and corrections training enabled her to understand facility security systems and procedures. Evidence technicians recovered partial fingerprints and trace evidence linking Vance to the crime scene. Laboratory analysis confirmed her DNA presence on discarded medical supplies, contradicting her initial statements about her locations during the shift. Staff interviews revealed that Vance maintained her regular duties following the murder, showing no obvious signs of distress. She participated in the initial emergency response, even assisting in securing the crime scene, demonstrating remarkable composure that initially deflected suspicion. The Louisiana Department of Corrections launched an investigation into Malik Greer's death on November 3, 2022. Detective Antoine Merritt, with 20 years of experience investigating prison-related crimes, led the investigation. Initial reports suggested an inmate overdose, but several inconsistencies prompted a deeper examination.
That boy ain't overdose.
The autopsy, conducted at the state medical examiner's facility, determined death resulted from cardiac arrest induced by potassium chloride. Medical evidence indicated professional administration of the lethal substance, contradicting the overdose theory. The toxicology report revealed precisely measured amounts of potassium chloride, suggesting medical knowledge and access to controlled substances. Detective Merritt's investigation uncovered systematic security breaches at Angola Prison. Staff interviews revealed a pattern of compromised protocols in cell block D during Sharonda Vance's shifts. Multiple officers reported unusual behavior from Vance, including unauthorized access to restricted areas and irregular patrol patterns.
Everybody be asking me, man, does the Bluetooth actually work?
Bro,
Man, y'all. Bluetooth work, bro. That shit work. No kizzy. My son sleep, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro, that Bluetooth shit work, boy. Y'all better get on that shit.
Investigation of prison financial records exposed suspicious transactions. Vance's bank statements showed unexplained cash deposits totaling $28,000 over 3 months. These deposits coincide
28,000 in 3 months?
with increased contraband circulation in cell block D, where Greer maintained significant influence. Officer Dante Holloway provided crucial testimony about Vance's conduct. His statement detailed multiple instances of unauthorized meetings between Vance and Greer in the laundry storage facility. Additional staff interviews corroborated these accounts, describing dramatic changes in Vance's professional behavior. The investigation revealed extensive manipulation of prison security systems. Technical analysis showed deliberate tampering with surveillance equipment during critical periods. System logs documented unauthorized access to security controls using Vance's credentials. Detective Merritt's team discovered a network of contraband distribution centered around Greer. Evidence indicated Vance's involvement in smuggling prohibited items, including cell phones and prescription medications. Multiple inmates provided statements confirming Greer's control over this operation through his relationship with Vance. Examination of medical wing records exposed irregularities in supply management. Inventory logs showed discrepancies in controlled substance tracking, particularly regarding potassium chloride storage. Investigation determined Vance had accessed medical supplies using her security clearance during unauthorized hours. Prison communication records revealed an intricate pattern of contact between Vance and Greer. Analysis of guard station phone logs showed frequent calls to numbers associated with contraband cell phones found in cell block D. These communications increased significantly in the weeks before Greer's death. The investigation uncovered evidence of widespread complicity among inmates. Multiple prisoners admitted receiving special privileges in exchange for silence about Vance and Greer's relationship. These statements provided context for the broader breakdown of prison discipline under Vance's compromised authority. Forensic analysis of the crime scene yielded crucial physical evidence. Laboratory tests identified Vance's DNA on medical supplies near Greer's body. Fingerprint analysis matched partial prints from discarded vials to Vance's official records. Financial investigation revealed Vance's mounting personal crisis. Bank records showed substantial withdrawals, maxed credit cards, and multiple high-interest loans. These financial pressures coincided with increased contraband activity and inmate reports of extortion attempts. Detective Merritt's team documented Vance's attempts to conceal evidence. Analysis of prison computers revealed deleted files and altered security logs.
I wonder.
Technical specialists recovered digital evidence showing systematic efforts to hide unauthorized activities. The investigation established clear premeditation in Greer's murder. Evidence indicated careful planning, including study of security protocols, accumulation of necessary materials, and strategic timing of the act. Vance's military and corrections training enabled sophisticated execution of the crime. Detective Merritt conducted the final interrogation of Sharonda Vance on November 15, 2022, at Angola Prison's Administrative Building. The interrogation began at 9 a.m., with Vance maintaining her initial denials despite mounting evidence against her. During questioning, investigators presented financial documentation showing Vance's involvement in prison contraband operations. Bank records revealed systematic deposits coinciding with increased contraband circulation. Investigators detailed 28 separate transactions linking Vance to illegal prison trading networks. The investigation team confronted Vance with staff testimony regarding her relationship with Malik Greer. Multiple officers had documented her unauthorized meetings with Greer, irregular patrol patterns, and suspicious activities in restricted areas. Security logs showed repeated access to facilities outside her assigned duties. Forensic evidence provided crucial breakthrough in the interrogation. Laboratory analysis confirmed Vance's fingerprints on medical supplies found at the crime scene. DNA evidence connected her to discarded items near Greer's body. Technical examination proved deliberate tampering with security systems using her credentials. Faced with overwhelming evidence, Vance provided a full confession at 2:45 p.m. She admitted to initiating an intimate relationship with Greer during summer 2022. The relationship quickly evolved into a complex web of contraband smuggling and special privileges, with Greer leveraging their connection to expand his influence within the prison. Vance detailed how Greer began extorting her, threatening to expose their relationship unless she complied with increasing demands. She described systematic theft of medical supplies, manipulation of security protocols, and facilitation of contraband movement through Cell Block D. The confession revealed careful planning of Greer's murder. Vance admitted studying medical wing operations, analyzing security system vulnerabilities, and timing staff rotations. She described stealing potassium chloride from medical storage and selecting optimal timing for the crime.
Hold on, before you pay for yet another app to manage your team, let me introduce you to Connecting.
I told y'all evil. But men, we got to do better too, man. We got to stop praying. Well, I ain't never prayed on no woman. Y'all got to stop praying on these women, man. But I mean, women, when they see a sucker, they lick the shit out of his ass, though.
Investigation records showed Vance's methodical execution of the murder plan. She disabled specific security cameras, created false inspection logs, and staged the scene to suggest an overdose. Her military background and corrections training enabled sophisticated crime scene manipulation. Prison administration uncovered extensive corruption stemming from Vance's compromised position. Multiple inmates received unauthorized privileges through their connection to Greer's operation. Staff members admitted ignoring suspicious activities, revealing systematic breakdown in security protocols. Financial investigation exposed the scale of illegal operations. Vance confessed to receiving substantial payments for smuggling contraband, with transactions carefully structured to avoid detection. Bank records showed complex money movement patterns through multiple accounts. The confession detailed institutional failures enabling the crime. Vance described exploiting gaps in security oversight, manipulating staff scheduling, and circumventing routine inspections. Her account revealed critical weaknesses in prison security procedures. Technical analysis confirmed Vance's testimony about security system tampering. Computer forensics revealed systematic deletion of surveillance footage, alteration of access logs, and manipulation of electronic records. Investigation documented multiple instances of unauthorized system access. Vance's confession provided crucial information about broader criminal networks within Angola prison. She identified key players in contraband distribution.
This went down at Angola in 2022 and nobody told us nothing.
Detailed smuggling methods, and exposed corruption among other staff members. This information led to multiple additional investigations. Detective Merritt's team compiled comprehensive documentation of security breaches, criminal activities, and institutional failures. Their investigation revealed systemic problems requiring fundamental reforms in prison operations, staff oversight, and security protocols. The state of Louisiana filed criminal charges against Sharonda Vance in December 2022. The indictment included first-degree murder, official misconduct, contraband smuggling, evidence tampering, and corruption. The trial began in March 2023 at the Louisiana District Court. Prosecution evidence included comprehensive documentation of security breaches at Angola prison. Technical analysis proved systematic tampering with surveillance systems. Prison records showed deliberate manipulation of duty schedules and inspection logs. Financial investigation revealed extensive involvement in contraband operations. The defense strategy focused on Malik Greer's alleged manipulation and coercion. They presented evidence of his previous criminal history and pattern of exploiting prison relationships. Defense attorneys argued that Vance acted under duress, citing threatening messages and financial extortion. Medical evidence proved crucial during trial proceedings. Expert testimony confirmed professional administration of potassium chloride, contradicting defense claims of accidental death. Forensic analysis established clear links between Vance and critical evidence found at the crime scene. Multiple corrections officers testified about observing unauthorized interactions between Vance and Greer. Their statements detailed suspicious behavior patterns, security protocol violations, and unusual privileges granted to specific inmates. This testimony established systematic abuse of authority. Prison administration officials provided evidence of institutional impact. Records showed increased contraband circulation, breakdown of discipline, and compromised security measures during Vance's period of corruption. Internal investigations revealed widespread effects of her criminal activities. The jury reached unanimous guilty verdicts on all charges after brief deliberation. The court imposed maximum sentences, life imprisonment without parole for first-degree murder, plus consecutive terms for additional charges. Vance received transfer to Louisiana Correctional Institute for Women.
Like an
The
email.
case triggered comprehensive reforms within Louisiana Department of Corrections. New policies implemented mandatory rotation of corrections officers, enhanced surveillance systems, and strengthened anti-corruption measures. Staff training programs underwent complete revision. Internal affairs investigations expanded beyond Angola prison. Reviews identified similar vulnerabilities across multiple facilities. This led to standardized security protocols, improved staff screening procedures, and enhanced monitoring systems throughout state correctional facilities. The department established new oversight mechanisms for staff-inmate interactions. Policies now require regular behavioral assessments, mandatory reporting of suspicious activities, and enhanced supervision of restricted areas. Additional security measures address identified vulnerabilities. Professional standards underwent significant revision. New regulations govern staff assignments, facility access, and security system management. Enhanced accountability measures include regular audits and improved incident reporting procedures. Investigation findings prompted broader examination of correctional system practices. State officials implemented reforms addressing staff training, facility security, and corruption prevention. These changes aim to prevent similar incidents across correctional facilities. The case generated lasting impact on correctional facility operations. Enhanced security measures, improved staff oversight, and strengthened anti-corruption protocols became standard practice. Training programs now emphasize professional boundaries and ethical conduct. Angola Prison underwent extensive administrative reorganization. New leadership implemented strict controls over staff-inmate interactions, enhanced security monitoring, and improved contraband detection measures. The facility established comprehensive integrity testing programs. The case serves as mandatory training material for corrections officers statewide. Educational programs emphasize professional ethics, boundary maintenance, and corruption prevention.
Lay low, play slower. Moral of the story: if you got sneaking fuck with them, you ain't had no business fucking with them like that. You gotta sneak like that. But condolences to the family though, man. To all the families involved. But man, y'all young YNs, hey, y'all boy, remember man, that draw on up there at the top. You got to understand, a woman that doing that right there in the mirror in the morning, she got some hell of a thoughts in her mind, boy. And you niggas stop preying on these women, man. And women stop preying on a nigga. Straight up. My son back there snoring. I hear him all the way up here. You niggas, get y'all kids, nigga. Shit feel good, man. Make you feel rich when you hear your kid back there snoring, nigga. And you in here brainstorming for him. Trying to create something for him. For when you gone. Cause I'm trying to stir up some shit in my pot, boy, they gonna keep boiling when I'm gone, nigga. Nah, for real. Shit priceless, man. Man, y'all lay lower, play slower, man. Y'all stay tuned with the Enterprise, man. Reporting live, checking out live from my flesh right now, man. Love y'all, man. Hit subscribe, hit like, man. Leave me a comment, man. Love.